I knew I wasn't going to be able to outpower him because my first time coming up to 200. So I knew I had to use the gifts that God gave me. Do you guys want to see Canelo versus David Benavidez? Enough said. Enough said. That means that we can't leave that fight on the table.
B3 Picks TV, we back again. Y'all punch the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. We definitely working. God is great. We blessed, not stressed. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Woo. Man, David still got the performance of the year so far. David Benavidez still has the performance of the year. Let's just call it what it is. David whooped on Zerto. That was amazing. That was unexpected. Shout out to Zerto for putting on a great performance. I mean, well, a valiant effort, right? It was a horrible performance, but a valiant effort. David put all type of hands on Zerto. But we back in the mix. We back in the mix. I'm out here. Got to get some of this good sun. I ain't gonna hold you. Zan. Appreciate you, Zan. Let's go. I'm ready for this live. Hey, everyone. Happy Monday. Appreciate you, Zan. Thank you for your support. Thank you for pulling up on us. Bobby up here. Shout out to Bobby. Salute to you. Hold on. The Rams traded. Hold on. I gotta confirm that. The Browns traded Myles Garrett. Hold on real quick. That's big news. Myles Garrett, my favorite football player. Overall. I gotta confirm that, Bobby. That's nasty work. Hold on, that's nasty. Why would they be trading Myles Garrett? I thought he just got a new deal. Garrett traded to the Rams. This is disgusting right here. Hope he feel this fit. No, I'm saying. Finalizing a trade for that will send two-time NFL Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett to the Rams for two-time Pro Bowl pass rusher Jared Verse, a 2027 first-round pick, and other draft compensation that is still being negotiated. Wow. Jared Verse pretty good, but that's nasty work. Yeah, Jared Verse is a beast. AJ Brown still okay. Okay. We doing our members raffle today too, y'all. Let's get it. We gonna get it in today. Appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, man. This is nasty work right here. I'm gonna stay outside for a little bit and get some sun. I was drinking this smoothie and I'm cold. We gotta get that good sun. We gotta get that good sun. Blessed, not stressed. Angie baby in here. Yeah, the Browns trading Myles Garrett is nasty work. But I'm guessing Myles Garrett was ready to go. I'm guessing he seen what they was doing with Deshaun Watson and Shador Sanders, and it wasn't looking good. Myles Garrett said, "It's time to go, bro. He don't mean no harm. It's time to go." Shout out to Angie, baby. We working. Appreciate all the love and support, Angie, baby. Yeah. Yeah, Myles Garrett going to the Rams, y'all. Wild work. Disgusting. Shout out to my brother Juan Claudio. What's happening, Juan? Yeah, it is beautiful out here. If the service wasn't gonna go out so bad, I would walk over to the little lake area. But the service gonna go out too bad. I still gotta message you. Hold on, let me see. I still got to sing the stuff you asked for. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do our members raffle too. We got our members raffle today. We're gonna talk about this Oshaki and Shakur. Do y'all actually want that fight? I know a lot of people probably don't want that fight because of the weight class difference and Shakur going up to 140. I mean, I accept the fight because at the end of the day, Shakur not a huge 140 that's about to go to 147. Free, what's happening? Make sure y'all follow Just As One. Also follow my brother D Free Sports Talk. Man, Miles Garrett just got traded to the Rams. That's wild. I'm just a Miles Garrett fan, so I'm gonna watch him wherever. But my friend Ty, she was going to bring me to a Ravens game, and I guess I was gonna be cool watching the Ravens versus the Browns. I really don't care to go now. I wanted to watch Miles Garrett. So that's wild. Let me bring in Free. Free, talk to me. Free, how you feeling today?
I'm good. Miles Garrett going to the Rams. Uh,
Man,
Washington got to
what?
worry about Miles Garrett now.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
He's
got the
he the
Rams on the schedule this year, so we got to worry about Miles Garrett.
Ooh. Man,
I mean,
Miles.
I ain't really too worried about Miles Garrett because when we faced him a couple of years ago, he was a non-factor against us. So I ain't really too worried about Miles Garrett.
Okay, okay. What's your thoughts on them? Trey and Jared Verse, that young stalwart they had. I think he had 12
Um,
sacks last year.
yeah, I mean, but you look at it, you got a proven All Pro edge rusher that's
Yeah,
either leading the league or right there in the hunt for the leading sacks every single year. If you can get him on your team, you find a way to get him on your team. So I'm not mad at the Rams. That I mean, yeah, the other dude, he's younger, but I don't think he's going to be to the level of Miles Garrett. He very well could be an All Pro at some point in time in his career, but right now they trying to make one more last run to the Super Bowl before Matthew Stafford leave, because right now this is probably their last chance to make a run to the Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford probably not going to come back after this year.
yeah. Miles Garrett. I mean, Matthew Stafford do seem like he about at the end though. I agree with
Yeah.
you on that. I agree with you on that because I mean he had a hell of a career. Wasn't he the MVP this past season?
Oh yeah, he was. Yep, he was MVP past season. He got MVP of the Super Bowl that he won. So he
Yeah.
finally got over that hump and got a Super Bowl. So I mean, it ain't really much more he can do. He can try to get another Super Bowl, and then after that, I mean, it's pretty much hang it up.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to AB in the building. What's good, AB? Yeah. Oshaki did his thing. Oshaki definitely did his thing. You already know. That was a great performance. I was on Foster too. I knew Foster was gonna win that. I thought it was a good fight. I thought
Yeah,
it was a
I mean,
real good fight.
that fight pretty much went exactly how I said it was going to go. I said it was going to be competitive early on, and then Foster was going to pull away. Um, Raymond Ford didn't have anything for Foster that Foster wasn't prepared for. Raymond Ford is what he is. He's a young fighter in the game, and Foster is a guy that's been in there with a lot of different styles. Foster, most people don't know Foster like that because he hasn't been a big name in the sport of boxing. But for the diehard boxing fans, we know who Shockey Foster is. We know what he's about. And Raymond Ford, I knew from looking at the Nick Ball fight, and I watched a few of his other fights. I'm like, there's nothing he can do that's going to give Oshaki any problems. The only chance he had is maybe he can rock Oshaki with a big punch, and then he can try to jump on Oshaki then. But other than that, try to outbox him, try to counterpunch him. He's not going to be able to do anything with Oshaki, and that's why I saw it go the way it went, and I had him winning no more than 3 rounds. I'm not mad if somebody gave Raymond Ford 4 rounds, but I didn't see Oshaki win. I mean, I didn't see Oshaki lose more than 3 rounds. It was Raymond Ford would land shots here and there, but Oshaki was letting the combinations go. He was the better defensive fighter. He controlled the ring the entire fight. Um, it was hard to give rounds to Raymond Ford. Like I literally was trying to find rounds to give him, and it was hard. Raymond Ford was just getting outboxed.
Yeah, I think Raymond Ford won about 2 rounds in that fight, possibly three. It was, I mean, it was a pretty much a dominant performance. I think he caught him. I think Ray caught him with a good shot in like the 10th round, if I'm not mistaken, or 11th round.
Yeah.
But outside of that, man, Foster did his thing, did what I expected him to do. Salute, Dank. What's going on? Um, just man, just a great performance. I'm right now. I'm getting the spinning wheel ready for all those for everybody not members. I appreciate all the love and support from all our members on the channel. Right now, I think we got like 15 active outside of my other account. We got about 15 active. So I'm thankful. Get your membership active, yo. $7. Re-up, rejoin the membership if you have to. $7 a month to help the channel grow. We need that support. Put in color in the chat. I appreciate all the love and support. We need members because what it does is everything we working off of on social media is based off algorithms. We gotta
Yeah.
let YouTube know and all these other platforms know that you getting support, that people sewing into your product, so that way we can get pushed out more, so we can get more people to join. So I appreciate all the love. Go ahead and cook free.
No, I was commenting on AB. Nah, I think he gassed out in the
Yeah, we
later
did.
rounds. I think it was like round 11 or round 12. I think Raymond Ford did gas out. He wasn't throwing no punches back. He was laying on the ropes. He just kept putting his hand in the high guard, and he was letting Oshaki just throw away combinations after combination. I was like, oh, he's done. He can't go no more. And you saw all he was doing was trying to land a big shot. He just kept swinging a big shot because that
Mm-hmm.
was the only shot he had to win the fight. He knew he lost the fight. His corner knew he lost the fight. All he had was a chance by knocking him out or possibly knocking him down. And that judge that had it 114, 114, I don't know what fight he was watching. I don't know if he came to the fight late or if he left after the first 6 rounds. I don't know. But to have it 114 and 114, what 6 rounds did you see Oshaki lose? Let alone 6 rounds that you gave Raymond Ford. What 6 rounds did you see Oshaki lose? That was crazy. I was like, what? This man had it a draw? Like, man, what fight is you watching? You need to get your license revoked.
Yeah, that was pretty pathetic, honestly, Free. Because it's no way you saw 6 rounds for Ray Ford. It's not even possible.
No. And I'm sitting there going back and forth with Marky in the chat because we was calling the fight live, me and Prize, and me and Prize going back and forth with Marky. Marky's talking about, I got it 3-2. I'm like, 3-2? What? No, ain't no damn 3-2. I said, I ain't seen a round yet that Oshaki lost. I'm like, the first 5 rounds, I was like, yeah, Raymond Ford landed a shot here, landed a shot there, but that's not enough to win the round. Not for me. I'm like, nah, this man is getting beat the entire fight. Like I said, I end up having it like 9-3. I'm not mad if somebody had it 8-4. I'm not even mad if somebody had it 7-5. At least you still had the right person winning. But to have it an even fight, I don't see that at all. I don't see it in the back half. I don't see it in the front half. I don't see Oshaki losing 6 rounds. Nowhere in that fight. That's crazy. But I mean, I the thing is, are we going to get the Shakur Stevens versus Oshaki Foster? I don't think we will. I don't think we will.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna end up
And
being a weight issue.
I don't think it's a weight issue because Oshaki said you want to have it at 140. I'll go to 140 just for you. You want to have it at 135? I'll go to 135. He told him it's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to run. I'm going to wherever you want me to go to. There's nowhere for Shakur to go. The only thing Shakur can do is go over to Zuffa and duck him. That's the only thing he can do. You gotta fight this man. If you stay in the traditional sport of boxing, you gotta fight Oshaki Foster. Everybody's gonna call for that fight. Even when you go to Zuffa, they just gonna say you ducked. They're gonna say you went over to Zuffa because you didn't want to fight Oshaki Foster. You ducked him. And if he does sign a Zuffa or if he does not make this fight, he will forever be known as Shakur Duck Stevenson.
Mm.
And all his chicken littles can be mad all they want. It is what it is.
He's a chicken little. Hey,
Then nobody want to see that fight. You don't want to see that fight. Everybody else want to see that fight. You can't say, "Oh, you beat this dude and I'll fight you." And this man been calling for you since 1:30. Since you was at 1:30, he been calling for that fight. You can't say, "Oh, beat Raymond Ford and then I'll fight you," and he goes and beat Raymond Ford, and then you not fight him. You gotta fight him. You gotta fight him. You could say Oshaki's a small 130 all you want to. Oshaki is not making that excuse, so why are you making it for him? Oshaki said, if you want to go to 140, I'll go to 140 for you. You just making an excuse. Just say you don't want Shakur to fight him. Just say that. Because Oshaki is not making that excuse of him being a small 140. And I don't see him being a small 140 because he barely made the 130. He's not a small 130 because he made the 130 on the nose. He was 130 pounds at
mm-hmm.
weigh-in.
That's a
Usually when a
fact.
guy is smaller than a weight class, they come in a pound or two below the weight class. They don't come in at the weight. They come a pound or two below when they're small in the weight class. It might be an easy fight for Shakur, but I don't believe none of that if you don't get in the ring for him. If you don't get in the ring with him, I don't believe none of that. I don't believe it's easy work. I don't believe Shakur can beat him. I don't believe none of that. You're not going to tell me easy money you ain't trying to get. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, it's easy work." Well, if it's easy, go get it. I know my man B3 ain't got no problem with getting easy money. I know I ain't got no problem with getting easy money. I'm
Need it.
trying
Need
every day to find easy way to get money.
it.
Trying to find every day, trying to find an easy way to get money. So if it's easy
Mm-hmm.
money, it's easy fight, go get it.
Absolutely. You know we need that.
No, I don't care nothing about the narrative. I don't care. They don't care nothing about the narrative. If they cared about the narrative, they wouldn't be out this joint doing what they doing. They don't care the same way I don't care. I don't care about that. I care about a man holding true to his word. That's what you said you was going to do. Go do it. That's all I care about. You beat him, you beat him. You the better man. But if you don't fight him, I got to lean towards Oshaki Foster. There's something that you're worried about.
Yeah, I'm in a full agreement with you, Free. I'm gonna try to get this ad off of here. Maybe I can't get it off of there. We just gotta leave it up there for now. Y'all see, I'm putting in all the names of all the members, man. Appreciate all the members, all the support. Prize won the last month. We're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cash out somebody $25. We gotta continue to give back to the people that support us on a regular basis. I'm thankful. Let me put it in. I'm gonna put in TD Sports Talk.
And you can't say that it's not a big fight. Both of those guys are from Houston. They can put that fight in Houston. Houston is going to turn out for that fight. O'Shaquie Foster got love in Houston. Shakur Stevenson got love in Houston. They're going to turn out for that fight. And you're going to have the people from out of town coming to the fight. So you can't
Yeah.
say that it's not a big fight because it is. Now, is it on the level of a Devin Haney and Shakur or Tank Davis and Shakur? No, it's not on that level, but it's a big fight. For the city of Houston, it's a big fight.
Pugilism, salute. Prize, salute. Appreciate. He said, and I don't share you now. Prize. He said he don't share. He won and ball. What up? And my brother, appreciate you, AB. Appreciate you, AB. Let's go. I see what AB did. AB didn't he re-upped his membership. Appreciate you. For whatever reason, sometimes bro, I know everybody have ups and downs, but I know sometimes we'll put stuff on one card, our card to get canceled and then it'll fall off. Whatever the case may be. Man, listen, I'm just thankful to God that we got genuine people around me that want to support the platform, that want to see me do well. We still
No,
in
you
our
just got to
infancy.
make sure that it's a recurring membership because when you select it, you can select it for a one-time member or a recurring member. You got to select a recurring member because sometimes
Yes.
people just select membership and they select the first one, and that's just for one time. Just so you're a member for 30 days, but then after
Mm,
that 30 days, it'll expire. So you just have to put recurring member. When you put recurring member, then it will automatically re-up every month.
that's a lot. That's a lot. That's what we're listen, y'all heard free. Make sure it's recurrent. We need that every month because we here every week showing up for the people.
What's going on, Vay? What's going on, Angie?
Appreciate my brother AB. Appreciate you, AB. Hold on, let me put the link in the chat for any members, anybody that want to pull up on the panel. Appreciate y'all for the support. We're gonna keep growing. Listen, when you put out content is king. Um, we're not really getting into the clickbaity, cringy stuff or anything like that. I got all my scripts on my cash app.
And
When you
I'm
go,
gonna tell y'all something. I noticed too. I'm gonna tell y'all something that I noticed. Everybody that's sitting here claiming that they don't want to see the fight are all the same people that was picking Raymond Ford to win.
mm,
All Everybody that said they don't want to see the fight, those are the same individuals that was picking Raymond Ford to win the fight.
wow,
I've
wow.
I've noticed that. I haven't seen anybody that was it's a 50-50 fight or I don't really have a dog in this race or I'm pulling for O'Shaquie. I don't see any of those people saying I don't want to see the O'Shaquie versus Core. I only see the people that was pulling for Raymond Ford to win the fight. Those are the only ones that saying that they don't want to see the fight. Not all of them are saying it, but the ones that saying they don't want to see the fight, those are the same ones that said they had Raymond Ford winning the fight.
Yeah. I mean, let me bring in AB before we spin the wheel. Shout out to all the members. Anybody else that want to add the membership, rib the membership. I'ma spin it. I'ma spin it at 210. I'm gonna do a throwaway spin off air. I'm gonna do 3 throwaway spins because what'll happen is that you gotta make sure it's fair. You gotta make sure it's fair. So I'm gonna put it off camera. I'm gonna do like 3 throwaway spins, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do an official one for the winner. So that way somebody, because for whatever reason, I feel like when you do it once, it ain't right. You got to do some throwaway spins on these little spinners. Um, I did see Wood or Flores. It was definitely a good scrap. Let me say this. Now I gotta wait. I'm cleaning my carpets. Nasty work, babe. Oh, okay. You want to see who won? You want to see who won? Let me do it. Let me do this. I'll do it now, and then we gonna get into boxing. Hold on, let me see.
Oh damn.
We'll see.
Yeah, I
I'll
saw that
do it
that
now before you
uh,
go to sleep.
the Woodard versus Flores. I had Woodard for the knockout. And he got the knockout, I think, what, the ninth or 10th round. It almost went to a decision. I thought he wasn't going to get it, but he ended up getting him out of there.
Yeah, that was a real good scrap. That was a real good scrap. Hold on, let me do this. Let me do the share screen. We're gonna get to it. All right, so this and listen, y'all. This is our third time doing it. This is our third time with active members. Third month. So we definitely blessed, and we're gonna keep going. He said, "Congrats to whoever who wins." Absolutely. Listen, when y'all sewing into a brother, see me, I'm a genuine guy, trying to do my best to put God first and bring good content and a platform where people can talk and kick it and just continue to grow, man. Be an example for the youth about how we supposed to conduct ourselves, and we doing the right things. I feel like on the platform, we don't be having a whole bunch of trolly goofball stuff over here. All right, so this is gonna be the third winner. It's gonna be the third winner. Let's see who win it. Let's go. Ooh, Hayden. They like, who is Hayden? Hayden won. Hayden won. Let me say this. I'm gonna do another spin. I'm gonna tell y'all who Halen is. Halen is one of my friends from my youth. She's the only one in the millionaire club. She just supports just to help me, want to see me do well. She probably never come to the page. But she just a support. I shouldn't even put her in here. We're gonna do one more spin and then that's who's gonna get it. We're gonna do one more spin. Mm. Ja real. Ja real. Shout out to Ja. So I'm gonna send that to Ja. I got his cash app. Ja won that. I'm sure he'll be pulling up at some point today, wondering what he wants. So Ja, shout out to Ja. Listen, I appreciate everybody that blesses support. We're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna and when we get more members, we're gonna do more giveaways. When we have more finance and more liquid behind us, we'll do more. We'll do more. Big Dog Willie won one. Prize won the second one. Ja won the third one. So appreciate y'all. Let me bring in AB. AB, man, talk to me, bro. How you feeling today? I gotta get outside, get into some of this good weather. So I'm about to get off of this. But talk, how you feeling about the fight? What was your thoughts? I know you had Foster winning, and then talk about Shakur getting in the ring after the fact. What's your take on everything? Break it down for us.
All right. So first of all, I want to talk about Amari Jones because if you remember a couple months ago when Carlos Dames and what's my man's name? They had fought in Orlando a couple months ago. I had went to that fight and I seen
Austin
him fight
Austin
there.
Williams.
Yeah, Austin Emma Williams, right? And I was giving dude the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, maybe he just nervous, but bruh, he don't got no kind of dog in him at all. He don't got no confidence or nothing. And until he proved something different, he really lost the interest in me because he don't look like an Olympian. He really going the distance with dudes who have absolutely no kind of game for him, no kind of advantage for him. So I be confused on why we got to sit through rounds after rounds after rounds when he clearly is is like miles ahead of the opponents that he in front of. So that's the first thing I want to get off. Second is you asked me about the Oshaki fight. Um it went the way I thought it was gonna go because if you watch the Otabek fight, it went the same exact way. And I seen people started giving letting the excuse pass that Fulton came out with in that recent interview with him saying that his training was bad, which it did look bad. But I personally don't think it was all just based off of the training, because he clearly had to be in some type of shape to go 12 rounds and didn't get stopped. And he honestly was putting in more work than Ray Ford was. So he had to be in some type of shape. And the fact that O'Shaquie put on the same type of performance with Ray Ford proved it even more. So that excuse that they was letting slide was kind of crazy. And I just thought that was some BS. But I really love what O'Shaquie Foster did, because he really going against all that brotherhood stuff that they got going on and breaking it all down. And people ain't even really talking about this part of the whole, like, everything that happened this weekend. I'm surprised Keyshawn Davis ain't say nothing for real. Keyshawn Davis was there. He ain't really speak up on it too much. Lamont Roach he surprised me, the fact that he was saying that he was rooting for his quote unquote homie. And I thought that was wild. I'm like, bro, how are these your homies and they around this? And they was at one point in your weight class, or they around your weight class trying to compete in and around your weight class. So I was kind of like shocked that he said that he was rooting for his homie and he was there for his homie. That kind of like, it rubbed me the wrong way, because it's like, damn, one of the fighters who I like is on that wave with them guys. You feel me? What I didn't like from Shakur though, he had all the energy in the world for O'Shaquie Foster, but I never seen him act that way with Devin Haney. I didn't see him jump in the ring after the Gary Anton Russell fight, and he was there. I was just crazy. I'm like, man, the energy that these dudes be having with certain guys, these dudes be having picks, bro, and I don't like it. I really don't. If he get in there with O'Shaquie Foster, I can't be mad at it, because O'Shaquie Foster been talking crazy. So it'll only be right. But if he don't fight O'Shaquie Foster, I don't blame him. I'm not going to sit up here and call him a duck, because the fight don't make sense. It's a lose-lose for Shakur Stevenson, because if he win that fight, he's not going to get credit to some guys. If he lose the fight, they're going to talk crazy about him. If the fight looks somewhat competitive, they still going to criticize him. So, I ain't buying into to all of that. But all in all, it was a good fight weekend. It was very entertaining, though. O'Shaquie Foster really put it on the map for real. He put his name on the map. He stamped. If he do one more fight and have a performance like that, he on my pound for pound list for sure.
See, this is where I gotta disagree. You can't tell a man what to do to make the fight with you, and then he go do it, and you not fight him. That's the same reason why I call Canelo Alvarez a duck. He told David Benavidez everything to do to get the fight, and David Benavidez did everything he needed to do that Canelo said to get the fight, and Canelo won't fight him. That's why I call Canelo Alvarez a duck. Shakur Stevenson told O'Shaquie, you beat Raymond Ford, I'll fight you next. You don't fight him, I'm calling you a duck.
But you want me to tell you something crazy?
You told the man
but
what
everybody,
to do, and he did.
No, you're right, and I agree with you. But this the part everybody be forgetting. To a fight before Tio, he was saying that he wanted to fight Shakur, right? At that moment, he had the decision to drop his 30-pound belt and compete at 35, or keep his belt at 30 and drop the 35 belt. He decided to still fight at 130. So he didn't show that he really wanted to fight at 135 against Shakur Stevenson. Did we forget that?
That fight wasn't happening. Shakur told everybody he had already made the Tio fight before he fought Williams or Pato. That fight wasn't happening. He already made it fight.
But that's the thing, though. Shakur Stevenson made it his business to tell the people that he's going back down to 35. So why not keep your belt at 135 and compete at 135 to where your body is ready, and the fight will be fair. Everybody would glamorize and clamor over that fight. Keep the 35 belt.
Ask Shakur that, because Shakur is the one that said he wasn't paying the sanctioning fees, so he dropped the belt.
But you won't tell you why. But this the thing, though. I get the sanctioning fees, though, right? But Shakur was the one that was saying that he wanted to go back down to fight Miro Tyler.
But that's what I'm saying. That's on
for the ring belt.
That's on Shakur.
I'm glad that's off the table too, AB.
Me too. Hey, I've been saying that fight was trash. I've been
Yeah,
saying that.
that was on Shakur. But see, the thing is, I can't give Shakur a pass if he doesn't make the fight because you told this man what to do to get the fight.
So you
The same
think? Do you
the
think he got something
hold
for
on,
Shakur?
but yes, I think he does. I
You
think he
think you?
does.
So you? Okay. So
I don't think
you telling me you will bet somebody in this chat that he'll beat Shakur?
no. I said I think he got something for Shakur. That doesn't mean that he wins. I said it
Everybody
the
got
night.
something for everybody, but I'm saying, do you got that fight a 50-50?
No, it's more like a 55-45. I
You
don't.
tripping.
I'm
Kerry,
telling you, Shakur is not an offensive fighter for me to say that he's going to clearly just outbox O'Shaquie Foster. He's not an offensive fighter like that. He's more of a defensive fighter. O'Shaquie Foster can actually box with Shakur. I believe what
No,
O'Shaquie Foster said about the whole sparring situation. I believe everything he said. This man is giving you details of what happened, and his details hasn't changed. He's been saying this for like the last 3 or 4 years. His details hasn't changed. He's been giving you details of what happened in those sparring
bro. This
matchups.
the thing though. This the thing with the sparring situation, bro. You could spar somebody, and it could be any kind of day. That's one thing. Having a schedule. Be having set times. When you requesting to spar somebody, you never know what plans that people
I
that
understand
fighter
all.
got throughout the rest
I
of the day.
understand
So
all
when
that.
they say that stopping thing, they be saying that stopping thing. You never know what that stopping thing really mean. Did he really quit in the middle? Excuse me. Did he really quit
He
in
might
the middle of the round? Did he did he did he stop after a certain amount of rounds? Like you never know what they mean by that whole stopping thing. So
I
I
don't
don't
know.
really buy that.
I don't I don't know what he meant, but what I'm saying is they never dispute anything about what O'Shaquie said until now. Now they dispute it. He's been saying this for 4 years. They just now disputed it. Why you ain't say nothing
yeah.
about it before when O'Shaquie was saying all this? You just now coming up with videos of this dude that O'Shaquie was talking about. Now all of a sudden this dude just now coming out saying, "Oh no, Shakur whooped him every time." Why wasn't you saying that 4 years ago? Why
Because
haven't
he
you been
never
saying
said
this
his
all
name.
this
He
time?
never mentioned his name until yesterday. He
It
never
doesn't
mentioned his
matter.
name.
Hold up. It does not matter. If you
It
was
do
at the
matter.
gym,
Why would he speak
no,
on sparring if everybody know not to speak on sparring? He didn't say nothing until his name was
let me
mentioned.
let me finish. If you was at the sparring, you are a part of Shakur's team. This dude's been talking crazy about Shakur the whole time, talking about what he did to Shakur in sparring. Any other time somebody said they did something to Shakur, Shakur is quick to jump on. No, that's cap. This is this. All of a sudden, you ain't say nothing with O'Shaquie until he's about to fight Raymond Ford. Now you sitting there trying to put down everything that O'Shaquie's been saying this whole time. O'Shaquie's been saying this the whole time. Now that he's about to fight about to fight Raymond Ford, and there's a good chance that he's going to beat Raymond Ford, you want to try to shoot down what he's saying because now you put your foot in your mouth when you said if you beat him, I'll fight you next. So now you want to put him down to make everybody say, "Oh, there's no point in him fighting him. They ain't do none of that stuff in sparring." That's the point of what he's doing. He wants to put him down so he doesn't have to fight him.
Man, listen, I'm willing to bet $200 on anybody who think Oshaki could beat Shakur if they make it happen. I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you, I don't care
nobody.
who.
The bookie's not even gonna take that bet. It's gonna be, it's the odds is gonna be wow. AB, let me
Man,
just say this real
minus
Nah,
quick.
if they
Salute to
really
Mark
believe
pulling
that,
up.
800.
bro, they
Yeah,
really
it's gonna
believe that
be
they'll put that
Shakur
money
gonna
on it,
be
bro. I
Shakur
ain't
probably
playing.
be about a minus 900, minus 1,000, something like that
I
to
don't
win that
care, bro.
fight.
If they really believe in that man, they'll bet that money.
And Kerry,
I
I just
would.
feel like, let me just say this real quick, and I want to bring Marky in. I do feel like Shakur should honor his word and fight Oshaki. Let him fight him at 140 pounds. Shaki need to go ahead and capitulate to the weight and fight for the WBO at 140. Raymond Ford is already fighting Consecao at 135 for his IBF title. So that fight is off the table for Shakur. I haven't heard of any other opponents in line for Shakur right now, so they
You
should go
said
ahead and run
Raymond
it.
Ford is already fighting
He don't.
Conceição?
Morataya, excuse me, Morataya is fighting Consecao.
Yeah, Raymond Muratalo is already fighting in September, or is it August? It's either
Yeah,
August or
it's
September. I
August.
forgot
It's
which
supposed to
one.
be August 1st on the Lamont Road Cepeda undercard.
Right.
So that's gonna be
Yeah, he
a
already got
good card
a
that they
fight,
putting together.
and that's another fight that Shakur did away with because Shakur gave a 70-30 and Raymond Muratalo agreed to it. All of a sudden, that fight just went away.
Bro,
That's
listen.
another one that went
Hey,
away.
I'm gonna respond to Kerry because he's saying I'm missing the point, bro. I get the point. I said from the rip that Shakur he did put out. If you beat my man's, you can get this fight. I acknowledge that. What I'm saying is I'm not going to be mad if he decide not to fight Oshaki because we don't really care about that fight. It's better fights
No,
to be had.
no,
It's
you
better
don't
fights to be
care.
had.
We,
What
you
you
don't
mean
care.
I don't
We
care,
do.
bro? I first of all I don't want, bro. So you
You
telling me at
said it.
140,
All
at
he's
one,
saying, AB, you can't speak for everybody.
bro,
I'll
I'm not
You
include
speaking for
don't care.
everybody. That's my
You
point.
didn't.
He keep cutting me
You
off, but he
said
was, bro. You just told me to
said
stop
we
cutting you
don't
off,
care.
right?
You
My
said we
point,
don't care. I'm telling you, you don't care. Not we.
bro.
You said we don't
You
care.
telling me you'd rather see that over Gary Antoine Russell? You telling me you'd
I'll
rather see
include
that fight
myself
over
in that
Gary?
we.
He's not
I'll
making
include
that. He's
myself
not
in that
making that
we and
fight.
support my boy AB.
You
That's
telling
No,
all
me
I'm
he's
you'd
not.
saying.
rather see that fight over Gary Antoine Russell?
Nah,
Is that what you
no,
telling
no,
me?
come on, AB, knock it off. No, let
When
Marky
was
jump
it?
in with
Okay,
you.
so my thing is this. When was this fight built up? This fight is recently built up, bro. We not really
No,
clamoring over
No,
this
no,
fight, bro.
no,
I would much
AB,
rather see,
no,
bro.
AB. They was
no.
talking about
Bro,
this fight since 130.
They've
People
they've
said
been
bro,
people
talking about
said
this since
Shakur left
130, dog.
130
What are you
because
talking
of
about?
Foster.
bro. This the thing.
Yeah,
Bro, y'all was making a big
And
deal
it was a
about this
BS
man
beef,
jumping
man.
up 7 pounds to fight Devin Haney, but y'all making it a big deal about this man jumping up 10 fucking pounds to fight
Who
Shakur.
first of all,
Like, come on, bro. Y'all tripping.
nobody made a big deal about Shakur moving up 7 pounds to fight Devin Haney. We said
Y'all
if
really
you want
was
to,
though.
oh no,
no,
what we
Shakur
said
made a
was
big deal out of it.
what
Jay
I
Prince made
said
a big
was
deal.
that man, you fight that man at his weight. You can't dictate a catch weight. You're calling him out. That's what I said. So I wasn't making no deal up. I said you can't call a catch weight if you calling that man out who's at a bigger weight. You're calling him out. You
Yeah,
go fight him at his weight. That's what Oshaki said. I don't care where you say it's at. I'm willing to go wherever you say it's at.
and that's why I said free hold him to it. Go ahead, Mark, jump in.
Mark at the beach.
Yeah, Marky, we can't hear you, Mark. You might have to go out and come back in.
No. This is the thing. We can't. Like you sitting there talking about Antoine Russell. Yes, I would rather see that one, but that
Yeah.
fight is not being made. That fight is not being made. Shakur literally does not have a fight. Literally does not have a fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He can sit down and come to negotiations right now for that fight to happen in 4 to 6 months from now. He doesn't have a fight lined up. He hasn't been trying to make the Antoine fight. He told Antoine,
At all.
Antoine said, I'll fight you last. Antoine was trying to get the fight with Richardson Hitchens. That fight is
Antoine's
not
trying
being
to get the
made.
most money for the fight, so I understand. But I will say, I do believe he will fight Shakur if they offered it to him. But
Yeah, he will. He
it
would
don't make
definitely take the
sense
fight.
right now
But see,
because that's really a big fight. But that he wouldn't get paid big
but see
money
this,
unless they was doing it for like undisputed. He wants to do it for undisputed.
but,
But that's
but see, this is
dumb
the
though.
thing.
How,
This is the
Mark?
thing.
Because you never know, but
Shakur's
he
not.
can move out. Look, let me just say this: you never know what Shakur might do. Shakur might go back to 135, or he might move up to 47, and you never get to the undisputed fight, and you turn down a potential $1 million to $5 million fight. And who
No,
else is gonna
But
I,
that's
fight?
but that's what
Down
I'm
yeah,
Smith.
saying. But
Down
that's what I'm
Smith is
saying.
not.
You
Down
I think
Smith is
he's
not gonna fight. Down Smith is not gonna fight Gary. Whoever the IBF
well,
champ
Garner
next,
Smith.
unless
man,
it's
they gonna
TBT.
pay you what
There
you
is no
weigh, man.
IBF.
And to add
There
on
is
to
no
Marky's
IBF
point,
champion.
Shakur literally say he don't care about the belt. So it's like the undisputed is like,
Yeah, so
he are,
I'm just saying,
So
like, it wouldn't make no sense for Antoine to turn down that fight. Which I'm not
no,
saying he
we're not.
would.
We're not. We're not. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
hasn't turned
saying
it
that
down.
it
He
wouldn't
hasn't been
make any
offered it.
sense.
No, I'm just
what I'm
responding to
saying is
B3's
that
logic.
fight,
That's all I'm saying. Good.
that fight has not been offered to Antoine.
Right.
The question, the main reason why it's not been offered to Antoine is because Shakur will have to go to PBC to fight Antoine. Shakur is not signed to Matchroom. He's dealing with Turkey,
Yeah.
or supposedly dealing with Turkey. So that means Shakur doesn't have a network right now. So whoever Shakur gets a fight with, he's going to have to sign to that promotional company for that fight. If he goes sign to that promotional company to fight Antoine, the first thing everybody's going to say is, well, why didn't you go over there and fight Tank Davis when they offered it to you?
Mm-hmm.
Let me
That's
just say
why
this.
that fight has not been offered to Antoine. What'd you say? Uh, I don't know. I think B3 couldn't hear.
Yeah,
Like
his
I said,
mic cut out.
I wanna see the fight. I got Shakur winning, but that doesn't mean that I'm 100% correct on that. Things can
Man,
happen.
I'm trying to watch some competitive fights that make sense. That's all I'm saying. Do I want to see the fight? Yeah. If I was to see that
Is
fight
Foster Shakur competitive, AB?
at 35, not at 40,
You don't know that.
bro. All right, man.
My bad. Can
But
y'all
that's
You
hear
just
don't
me?
his
know that.
opinion. We can hear you now, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. Somebody keeps like spamming my phone. Like I'm about to block them. But no, I was just saying my thoughts on the Oshaki Foster and Shakur of it all. I mean, no, that's not no fight. Like I'm really, craving or interested in seeing. I get Free's
Mm-hmm.
point about Shakur saying if you beat my brother Raymond Ford, I'll give you a fight. So I understand what he's saying. But like to me, like Oshaki Foster is like he should be the third option. If you can't get an Antoine Russell or you can't get Andy Dalton, which that fight's not happening because dude is injured, or if you
That
can't get like
Yeah,
Murataya,
Andy Dalton.
then
Because you called him Andy
the
because he a white boy, Dalton Smith.
oh shit, yeah. No, I was thinking of the quarterback. I'm thinking of the Red Rocket. My bad. I'm thinking of football. The but yeah, if you can't get one of them dudes in the ring, then you fight Oshaki Foster. You know what I'm saying? And that would just be like a in between fight. You pulling a dude up from 130 to fight you at 140 pounds, and Oshaki Foster does not have the skill
no,
set to beat a Shakur Stevenson.
not,
Like that's gonna be a
he's
wash.
not
Mhm.
pulling. He's not pulling anybody up from nowhere because Oshaki is the one that said, "I will go wherever you at." It will be one thing if Shakur was
He's still
calling
pulling
out
him up from 130
Oshaki.
free.
No, no, he's not. No, he's not.
Okay. Well,
It's
whatever
not the same.
terminology you want to use,
It's not the same thing. No, no.
Oshaki agrees to come to
What I, will-
140.
what I, what I will call a pull up, what I will call a pull up is if there's nothing going between these fighters, and all of a sudden he grabs somebody from 130. That's a pull up. Like what Tank Davis did to Garcia and what he did to Lamont Roach, that was a pull up because those guys
Yeah.
was fighting at 130. They wasn't talking about fighting Tank Davis. Tank Davis went and got those guys. That's a pull up. Oshaki's been calling out for Shakur since he was at 130. Even if Shakur was at 35, Oshaki would go to 35.
Let me shout out Vay real quick, man.
He was
Appreciate
calling
you,
for
Vay.
Shakur.
Vay, drop your link in the chat for anybody can follow your page, your channel, because you always go live. Support VK Bay. Appreciate you, Vay. She right. Join the membership, help the channel grow. Appreciate y'all. Uh,
And salute to vacay bay, like you said, yeah. But whatever
Then to
terminology or
see this
verbiage you
man
want to
go up
use,
10
this
pounds
is a
to fight
130
Shakur.
pound fighter coming up to 140 pounds. That's
mhm.
And
just a
he
straight
naturally
fact of it.
skinny. You can look at him and tell he naturally skinny.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
And then you got reports from people saying Shakur was walking around last night or at the fight anywhere above 160 to 170 pounds. So I
Like
mean, no, I
180.
don't think Oshaki Foster like that fight will be a wash. I like Oshaki's energy though. I love the confidence, and I love the fact that he wants to smoke with the best available fighters out there, and that he wants to make big fights. But no, like I don't have no faith in him to win that fight. I just don't think Shakur is one of them type of fighters he's not no like Emmanuel Navarrete. He's not no guy where you could catch him on a wrong night. Shakur is a perfectionist. Even if Shakur get his hand broke, he still might tend to you.
Yeah, man.
Whatever.
We
I
see,
just
we,
hear a
we
bunch
seen it
of
versus De Los
scared
Santos.
individuals. I just hear a bunch of scared individuals.
Scared,
Scared
bro. Stop
individuals.
it,
I
bro.
ain't getting
Stop
hurt.
it,
I'm
bro.
not gonna get
Stop
hurt.
it, bro.
What are you talking about?
Want to.
We
I
literally
want to see
said
it.
we
I want
literally
to see
just
the
said that
fight.
we'll watch
I
the fight.
want to
What you
see the
talking
fight.
about?
Yes, I want to see the fight
What?
because
Like,
that's the fight to be made. That's the fight to be made. What fight is on the table for Shakur right now?
I
bro,
like
What
this
I
it's
fight,
just
plenty of
ball.
said
fighters
was,
at
hold
Pitbull
on,
40,
versus
hold on, hold
Shakur.
on,
47,
hold on. I just
Pitbull versus
said
35.
Shakur
that
is a good
if
fight.
there's no other fight to be made, then you
Well,
make the
not a good
Osaki
fight,
fight.
but
I just said
There
that.
is none. There is none.
So then make the
Bro,
There is
Osaki
no
fight.
fight on the
matter
table
of
for Shakur.
fact, Lamont Roach finna fight soon, so why he don't wait till after Lamont Roach fight? They been said he wanted to fight, right? I'd rather
that's
see that.
August 1st, AB.
Bro, I'd rather
Who?
see that.
Yeah, that's
Crawford
August
Lamont
was
Roach
1st.
got a fight coming
Crawford.
up with Lamont Roach got a fight coming up with Williams Zapata for the
So he can
WBC
fight after
title.
that. He can fight after that.
That's at
These fighters be
135.
fighting once a year anyway. So what's the difference?
No,
I
because
think the
he didn't
issue
call
is
out Lamont
Shakur going
Roach.
back
He
down
called
in
out
weight.
Shakur. He called out Shakur, and
Then
Shakur
Lamar
said,
Roach said he
"You
will
beat
fight
this fight,
Shakur.
I'll fight you." Lamont said he will fight Shakur. Lamont ain't fighting Shakur.
Yeah, but see, the thing about it is Shakur's in the driver's seat, and he wants a big payday. He doesn't want his pay to go down. He wants his pay to go up. So he's looking for fights like a Barber said, Pitbull. Uh,
Pitbull already
Pitbull.
dunked that.
Yeah, but see, those type of fights where Shakur is actually gonna be able to get a nice size payday. Like even Oshaki, like for instance, I think Houston will probably sell that out. The Toyota Center will probably sell that out because Shakur has a lot of Houston ties and Oshaki does as well. And people would travel to see that. So that fight, that Shakur versus Oshaki actually makes sense.
It's a big fight. Versus Shakur bro. I argue that is bigger than Shakur versus the Black because of the history that's behind Shakur. It's bigger
Can
than
y'all hear free?
Shakur versus Dalton Smith.
It's
It's
it's,
bigger
it's good
than
now.
it's bigger than anybody outside of Tank Davis, Loma at 135. They got history. That's why that fight is much bigger
Yeah,
than those
Shocky.
other
Hold
guys.
on, that's what I'm saying. These dudes, y'all not you, Eric Carey. You gotta think, bruh. You gotta make it make sense. Shakur is a way bigger draw and a star in the sport and a star globally than Oshaki and Raymond Ford, and they was able to put 7,000 in the Fertitti Center in Houston. So imagine if Shakur versus Foster fight. That's gonna be a big fight, and the fans is gonna actually be intrigued in that matchup, irregardless of what they say. They're gonna be able to put 12 or 13,000 in an arena. That's not gonna be a big deal. Yeah, that's not gonna be in the big deal, especially not in no Houston with mob ties. Come on, man.
Well, go ahead and do it.
I'm saying
I
that's
don't
all I
really
was
care
saying.
either way.
That's all I was saying. All I was saying was I don't care if he do it or not. All I'm saying is if he choose to fight him, cool. If he don't, cool. That's all I was
What's up?
saying.
Well, talk to me, AB. What's outside of the Foster fight? What's on the table? Like, who do you want to see versus Shakur right now? What makes sense?
Man, bro, any for him to go up to 147,
And fight Devin?
anybody. I don't care
Do
who
you
he
feel
fight at
like he need to
147. He can go
acclimate
to
though? I don't
he
feel
can go
like they
to
gonna do that, man. It was just so
listen.
much
No,
whining
he
and whining
not.
and
He can go to
complaining.
one. He can go to 147 and fight Stanionis. I'll be cool with that.
No, he not
Just
going to
get in the
47.
mix.
The
Yeah, he ain't gonna do
man
that.
said he don't even want to fight at 40. He not going
That's
to no 47. He said he don't want to fight at 40. He said he's a 135-pound fighter. He said I don't even
and
want to
that's
fight
a
at 40.
that's a lot. And we looking at his body and he not. That's definitely not the case.
I'm telling you what he said. I didn't say it. He
Yeah.
said that.
Shakur say a lot of stuff and he be capping, bro.
Okay, but still, I mean, we clearly know that if he don't fight O'Shaquie, we clearly know he be capping.
Cause that's like you telling me Ryan Garcia is a 40-pounder because he said he was gonna go back down to 40 pounds to fight Shakur, and that ain't happened. So
People saying, hold on, first and
No, but
foremost, ain't none of y'all talking about Pitbull in the chat is Mexican or Hispanic. And the last time I checked, the last time Pitbull fought, he was on pay-per-view. So y'all
mm-hmm.
gotta make it make sense. Pitbull is definitely a draw with his contingency. Maybe not with you,
no, I
maybe
mean,
not based on his
Nah, but
fighting
he
yeah,
could.
style.
I mean, think about that. He could get the
Pitbull is a
Mexicans to come
draw.
out there in Texas, and Shakur get the blacks.
Yeah,
That's the green print right
he
there,
a draw
B3.
because of the Mexican
Easy
fan base.
words.
They're gonna always support their own.
Come on.
Yeah, the
Not just that,
Mexicans are always
he
going to
gonna
support
fight.
their own, and
Yeah, he
so
gonna rumble. Yup.
They know
Yup.
they know what he gonna do
they
when
ain't
he
gonna
get
fight
in there.
Shakur.
It ain't gonna be no question. It ain't gonna be no question what he gonna try to do. That's what
He
people
ain't gonna
come to see.
he ain't gonna
That literally,
he ain't gonna
this
fight
brother
he ain't gonna
literally
fight Shakur.
carried. He
That's the
literally
problem.
carried Lamont Roach, and they had Janabek and Laura on the card. Right, that fight fell out. Like, who else is on it? Like Shane Mosey Jr. and Jesus Ramos. Like, come on, man.
No,
Pitbull.
that man
Everybody.
Pitbull is
Pitbull
fight.
being everybody in their mama then called out Pitbull.
No,
Ryan
Pitbull is
wanted the
not
Pitbull fight.
for.
Shakur wanted the Pitbull fight. Tank even said that's his comeback fight. Y'all got to stop it.
Man, with
They better
all
No,
due
stop
yeah,
playing with
respect,
Pitbull.
Shakur will wash
Pitbull is a
Pitbull.
draw. He's a draw. He's not no he ain't no real big major ticket seller, but he's a draw because if he's on TV, if those Mexicans can't get to the fight, they definitely gonna buy the fight. They definitely gonna buy it,
Talk to him, free.
and
Yeah.
they will spend their money. They different than us. They'll spend their money.
Oh yeah. 1,000%. But we'll spend our money too. If we feel there's value in it. If we feel value, we'll spend money. But see, that thing is that Pitbull give value for one. He got that Mexican heritage, and for two, like AB said, he gonna come to fight every time. Every time.
Shakur is the A side for sure. Shakur is the A side to everybody at 140 and down, not named Tank or Loma. And he might be the A side of Loma right now. He might be the A
Mm,
side of Loma. Because Loma is not signed to top
mm,
rank anymore. He's not signed to top rank, so he might be the A side of
I don't know about that.
No, he
I didn't say
See,
he
absolutely,
y'all
was.
y'all
he
worried about the
I
wrong
didn't
absolutely
say
thing.
is.
Hold on, Mark. It's not about A side, B side with Pitbull. With Pitbull, it's about having a dance partner. That's the key. This ain't Ladolfo Delgado or Richie Torres or
Boy, Torres.
respectfully, Emiliano not there yet. This is Pitbull we talking about. The people are gonna come out for him. It's just that simple. They're gonna support him. They want to see him fight.
yeah. I mean, when it comes to Pitbull, it doesn't matter who's the A side. His fans is gonna come out. That's what it comes down to. The Mexican fan base is one of the biggest fan bases in the sport of boxing outside of African American. It's African American and Mexican. Those are the two biggest fan bases. So they're going to come out and support their own. So it doesn't matter if he's the A side, the B side. He could be no side. They say he's Mexican. They're gonna show up. Especially he's
Hey,
fighting against a guy like Shakur, who's a young upcoming star in the sport of boxing, black African American fighter, and he got Puerto Rican blood too. That's even a more of a reason why the Mexican was come out and support uh 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 Pitbull versus Shakur, because the Mexicans and Puerto Ricans got a history with each other.
Yeah,
That's
that
that.
fighter. That fight is a straight up green print. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, would I rather see it more than Oshaki? I mean, I guess because at least I feel like Pitbull at least will be more of a active target because he's gonna just be
Absolutely
coming
not.
forward in straight lines, and Shakur gonna cook him. And he's actually fought at 140, and he's a common opponent with Tank and Lamont Roach. And I mean the green print. The Mexicans are gonna
I think
flock to that fight
I
in
think it's
Texas.
if I'm looking at the fight and I say which fight will be more competitive between Pitbull and O'Shaka. O'Shaka fight is more competitive. We know high guard on and he throws big looping hooks. Shakur is going to pick him apart the entire time, and he's small. Shakur is going to pick him apart the entire time. With Oshaki, it's more of a strategy. It's not going to be he just going to be able to do this and that's all he got to do. With Pitbull, all Shakur got to do is step back and use his jab and catch him with a combination from time to time, and he's going to win the fight easy. Because Pitbull is only going to do one thing. Pitbull getting too close, wrap him up, reset, and start it over. That's it. That's all you got to do with Pitbull. And if you
But
that good of a boxer, like we believe Shakur is, he will do that the entire night with Pitbull.
I, I agree on the Pitbull stuff, but I still think you would watch Oshaki Foster. I think it would be a lot of fencing, a lot of sitting back from range, a lot of picking and picking and picking and occasionally popping. So I mean, either which fight, I'm just saying, at least with the Pitbull fight, Shakur would like really have a chance to style on that dude because he would be in front of him. Whereas Oshaki would be moving, moving, moving. Then Shakur might step forward, but he wouldn't catch him all the time. Or Shakur would be moving, moving, and Oshaki be trying to hunt him down. Like I just don't think that would be an appetizing fight. Like those are two snipers fighting each other. Whereas in the
Man,
Pitbull
you
fight,
hold
it's
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Can you hear me, Mark?
yeah, sure.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was the
I can't hear you. Can y'all hear B
You went
three?
out,
hold on?
B3.
Oh yeah.
No, he went out.
Okay, I went out.
Yeah, say
Can
what
y'all
you were
hear me
Go
now?
saying.
ahead, say that again.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my bad. My bad. Y'all can hear me now?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Shout out to Tavon. Appreciate you, Tavon, man, putting some color in the chat for us. And I believe somebody matched it. Hold on, let me see who matched that. I know Prize Fighter. Shout out to my brother Prize. Appreciate y'all with the $2, man. Listen, all that support help the channel grow. That help us listen. Stay here, stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. Stay blessed, not stressed. Stay blessed, not stressed. I appreciate y'all. Now, can you hear me? Because I done stepped over here. I know my audio going in and out. Can you hear me free?
Yeah, you good.
Talk.
You good.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I just checking. Let me just say this. The people whine and complain because Shakur 10-1, 10, excuse me, 10-2, TO. That Pitbull Cruz fight will be a 10-2 type of fight, bro. It's
Now
no
that'd
way
be
in
a
the
12
world.
nothing. That'd be a
Yeah, it
12
would be
nothing.
maybe yeah, come on. That wouldn't be the Oshaki fight. The Ray Ford versus Oshaki was competitive to a certain extent. It was at least entertaining. Ray Ford was able to land some big shots. I don't expect Pitbull Cruz to give Shakur a tough fight at all. And I do, but I believe the Oshaki fight, irregardless of the style matchup, the two snipers, we just seen two snipers, and it was a good fight. It was at least entertaining all the way through. It
I
wasn't putting
didn't
us
think
to
so.
sleep.
I
The
didn't think so.
Tio fight was not entertaining, and Pitbull and you know what I'm saying. That type of fight for Shakur is gonna be too easy. He's gonna pick Pitbull apart. Oshaki versus Shakur, that would at least be competitive to a certain extent. Cause for one, Oshaki has fast hands and fast feet. And he can get out of range. He's not gonna be there just to be hit like Tio was and like Pitbull will be. So I'm expecting a fun fight. Irregardless, I think
I
the
won't.
Shockey fight will be more entertaining for us that like to watch boxing versus just to like to watch a one-sided landslide. Nobody wants a one-sided landslide is not good for boxing. It's just that simple. That T.O. Shakur was trash. That's just
But I
me.
still, well, I still think O'Shea. Well, further, I didn't think
Appreciate you, Prize.
The Ray Ford O'Shea. I didn't think that was that entertaining. Just being honest, that's my opinion. Like
Well,
I was
you
falling
got a
asleep
problem
at
with
certain points.
blacks.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's your perspective. I mean, you're allowed to it. Um, but no, I wasn't too entertained by that fight.
That wasn't. Hold on, hold on. So
It
hold
heated
on.
up
So
towards the
Marky,
end of the fight. It heated up
yeah,
towards the end of the fight. Like
N-
it kind of reminded me of
this is nasty
Monster in
work,
a.
Mark.
I mean, it ain't nasty work. It's just my perspective. Calm down, nigga. I know you let whites come on here and all other type of races come on here and speak their
Whoa,
opinion. Yeah,
whoa.
yeah,
We don't, but
yeah.
we don't, but we don't let overseers and Jews like you talk that talk. You better watch your
Whoa,
mouth.
whoa,
But yeah,
whoa.
Tavon, that's what we want. We want the most competitive. The like, for instance, when I watch boxing, I want to see Devin versus Shakur. Is Devin versus Shakur a trash fight to you, Marky?
Devin versus who?
Two guys jousting,
Yeah, yeah. That'll probably be
trash
a
fight.
boring fight.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. These dudes will
I
say
would want to
anything.
see it.
The
I would
big
want to
one of the
see it
biggest.
just to see. I would want to see it just to see who won because the two of them dudes have had a rivalry since '35. I didn't like how
Right.
that dude Shakur was basically sent like clout chasing, sending out cakes, talking about signing the contract. Then when he get a contract in front of him, he's doing all these excuses. And like I would watch it like for the build up, and I would want to see just to see who would win. But I don't really like have that type of context or history with Oshaki. Like now, maybe I mean like I like that how Shakur jumped in the ring and they were going at each other. Then you got the
When
brother
was the
background,
last
so that's
born
some
Oshaki
context.
Foster fight?
The first
Ray
Consensual
Vargas,
fight.
Ray Vargas.
Last Conceição
Oh yeah,
robbed him.
The Kensei South fight was a
Ray
pretty
Vargas,
boring
he
fight,
beat Ray Vargas pillar to post.
but it was still not like an entertaining, sizzling type of fight. I didn't say he didn't outclass him.
A lot of people didn't know who Oshaki was at that point. Just to be honest with you, that was his first world title shot.
Like I'm not saying
Uh,
Oshaki's a boring fighter. I'm just saying styles make a certain type of fight. Like the Abraham Nova fight, that was a great fight. The Rocky Hernandez fight, that was a classic. It
yeah.
just is what it is. Like I
Look
don't
at
think
Bella even
Shakur and
said
Osaki
Ray
would
got
produce
thrown out the
what I'm
ring.
looking for.
Ray got thrown out the ring. I know you. I know that turned you up.
I like to see fighting. I don't like to see wrestling. That was like some
uh,
WWE stuff where they throw the dude out the ring and then the referee start counting, telling him to get back in the ring.
yo, yo. When Ray went out the ring, right? Yo, I was just happy that he was able to get up and get back because it was for a second there. I thought he wasn't gonna beat that 20 count. You know, it's supposed to be like a 20 count for them to get
No,
back in the ring.
that's if you get punched out the ring, not if somebody like
Oh, push
grapples
you.
you out the
Okay,
ring.
okay, okay. I will push. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm just happy that that brother
I
got back into the ring. That was
I thought he
nasty
was
work.
going. I thought he was going to pull a Bernard Hopkins because people think Bernard versus Joe Smith is the only time Bernard got knocked out the. Bernard Hopkins been knocked out the ring at least 5 times in his career. Literally, his first ever title fight, or rather his second title fight, before after Roy Jones, he threw himself, or rather he held on to the dude and took both of them out of the ring, and it was a no contest. Then the Chad
Mm.
Dawson fight, where he got thrown out the ring on purpose because he didn't want to keep. I don't care what nobody say. And it's like two other examples. Like Bernard was a crazy guy, where he would do whatever he had to do not to lose, but. No, good. Shout out to Raymond Ford. He got back in there and he took his ass whooping like a man. I'll say that. He took it like a man. He didn't find no
Yeah.
way out of the fight.
Nah, he didn't look for a way out. Shout out to Ray. Let me bring in Smoke. Smoke, man. Appreciate you blessing the panel today. How you feeling? Talk to us.
Pop a lot of smoke. Pop a lot of smoke.
Did you enjoy the fight over the weekend? And what's your thoughts on Oshaki versus Shakur? Would you prefer, as a boxing fan, Oshaki Shakur or Shakur Pitbull? Talk to us.
Um, I would. Mm, I think it was a great fight. I would rather see Oshaki Navarrete.
Come on, Smoke. That's not the.
I
That's
agree.
okay. We
I agree.
everybody understands that, but we
Uh-huh.
just talking about for a Shakur opponent. Would you prefer Shakur Pitbull or Shakur Oshaki?
I want to see Oshaki because
Okay.
of the history. I mean,
Yeah. Come on
he
now.
just jumped in the ring, and Shakur got his own. He got his own little millions talking about some what happened in the sparring. Like, bro, you weren't there. I
Yeah.
know you weren't there. Shut
The
up.
brother boys. The
Yeah,
brother
you
boys.
weren't there, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and starting to see Shakur don't got no home.
What you mean by that? What?
He been in Houston for how long?
Yeah, they was born. They was talking crazy to Shakur.
They was,
Damn, I mean, since
they
before
was trying to fight
takeoff,
him, bro.
since before
They
takeoff
Yeah, that's
passed
why he
away.
said he even tweeted out that it's gonna be a North. He gonna make him come to New Jersey because I was kind of surprised that they was talking to Shakur like that. Now when
shot
he was
really.
in Norfolk, Smoke, they literally moved Shakur through Norfolk like he the president. I was like, why touch the people, talk to the people? Like, why y'all
Hey,
moving him like somebody gonna snatch his chain or something? We just thankful that
hey,
the brother that pulled up.
That's the brother
y'all,
boys connections.
y'all forgot why Shakur doesn't have a home in Houston because he said he was going to bet the house on that Raymond Ford was going to win. Oh, he
Yeah,
lost his house.
shot from
Oh,
Houston.
gee. You're a brutal
Shot
guy,
really
Free.
from
You're a
there. You
brutal
know what I'm
guy.
saying? Like, you going against the real, like when you
uh,
integrated hometown and you got a real hometown guy, like you can't go against him, bro. Shock is hometown, born and bred. You know what I'm saying? Real dude from around the way. And you and we don't like you. You talk too much.
Let me say this
Damn.
real quick because my service may go out in a quick second. Man, I appreciate you, Tavon, man. Blessing. We definitely cooking with grease today. I'm glad that everybody pulled up today. We got Bella Faith in here and Angie, Baby, Vay, and all my brothers in here. Appreciate y'all for the love and support. Kel was in here, Zan was in here. We blessed, not stressed. We definitely cooking. Man, y'all helping the channel grow, so I'm thankful. Appreciate y'all. Hey, Smoke, hold on. Before we move on, before I let you move on, Smoke, because this is the point that Marky was trying to make. That a pit bull fight is more entertaining. What's more entertaining for you? Oshaki Foster versus Shakur or Pitbull versus Shakur?
If we talking, I think Shakur will be able to look, he gonna be able to neutralize him.
What, Mike?
Right.
I don't think he can neutralize Shock just like because it's gonna be a skill thing.
Yes. Right.
So I mean, it could be
Mhm.
either one. I wouldn't mind seeing, but Shock earned it, and Shakur took the bait. Big dummy,
Yeah,
you
he did.
jumped in the ring. You jumped in the ring. You said, "Yeah, you ain't have enough class to shake the man's hand." Then why do you think he's scared of you, bro? This man had a attempted murder charge hanging over his head. He been to prison for real. Why you think he's scared of you, pretty boy?
Well, you remember, I
Yeah,
mean, Shakur ain't
that's a
scared of the
fact.
police either. You remember what he said to that cop? You a cop. I gotta whoop you for the hood. You a bitch. Or excuse me, you a punk.
That's cool when you talking to somebody, but Shock really been behind them bars where you just can't talk about it. You really gotta be about it. That's when he said, "Don't disrespect me. No, don't disrespect me. Don't disrespect me."
Well,
Yeah.
Shakur hang around some monsters though. I mean,
Man,
he
them
hang
dudes
around
are
Jay
soft.
Prince.
Them dudes are soft. All them dudes are soft.
Jay Prince is soft?
Soft. He old
Wow.
now. He can't do nothing. The oldest boy is a drug addict, and the other one is doing what he's supposed to. Bunch of chumps around there.
Let me say this. Let me say this to Smoke.
That's crazy.
Uh, Smoke is a grown man. He can say whatever he want to say. I'm gonna say this. At the end of the day, you put any man back against the wall, and his pride on the line, his ego on the line, he liable
No.
to lay you down.
Then somebody just take the gun from him and smack him with it.
So,
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Then somebody just take the gun from him and smack him, beat him with it.
oh wow.
Yeah, I know.
You
Listen,
talking
I
about
know
Jay
about it.
Prince?
Junior, yeah, just took the gun from him.
I'm not
talking about All-Star
Junior.
JR.
I ain't talking about Junior.
Well,
You
Jay
talking about
Prince,
All-Star JR?
yeah.
Yeah,
Nasty work.
Sauce Walker
Come on, bro.
already
The
exposed
whole
Junior.
camp. The whole camp took the gun from one of them, beat him with it, and shot the other one.
Damn.
Mm.
Well, that don't surprise me. I always kind of thought the Junior was a punk.
Come on, man. And Junior the one running his mouth. He gonna get Senior in trouble.
Like he talked like he had to struggle his whole life to get where he
I
at.
ain't never been in a suburban aircraft carrier. I don't know what a suburban. Only time I know the suburban is when I visit to go work. I'm from the trenches. I don't know what you talking about.
He say from upstate New York. Not
Man, look at this
they
dude character,
just
bro.
trolling. Let
Dude
me pivot the conversation real quick. Listen, 15 people, we should have 15 likes. Man, I appreciate all the love. We got to continue to build a platform. I gotta ask y'all this: did anybody in here see the Holly Holm versus Stephanie Hahn main event
I did not.
on
I did
ESPN?
not.
You still ain't seen it, Mark? Nasty work. What
No, but
about you,
I
Smoke? You get
mean,
a chance to watch it?
No, I missed it.
Okay, you missed it.
I
but
heard
AB,
I
I
believe you
heard it
though.
was
I
nasty
believe
work.
that they robbed Holly Holm of her George Foreman moment, of her crowning moment. A moment
yeah,
for
they did.
glory. They made a movie. They already gonna make a movie about the preacher's daughter, but that'd been like the, you know what I'm saying? She been through a lot. She lost the UFC title. She lost at PFL. She's getting her ass whooped by all these younger girls, and this gonna be her like the end, the climax of the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now it's like it's all for naught. It's all for naught. They robbed her. The
yeah,
business of
they.
boxing robbed her.
Well, so
Yeah, it was nasty work.
real quick,
Go ahead, Smoke Cook.
is let me. What's Holly Holmes? What's her highlight, bro? Because bro, real
Putting
talk.
Ronda Rousey to
That's what I'm
bed.
about to say.
Putting her toes upside Ronda Rousey's
Oh my
head.
god. Oh, humbly too. Because remember, rather than want to shake her hand and all of that,
Yeah. Doing
humbly.
all that tough girl shit. I
She
remember
was wet,
Ronda.
Ronda.
Ronda was drunk before she even hit her with the kick. Like her back was turned to her, and Holly grabbed her shoulder, turned her around, and put it right
Oh
upside her
my
head.
god, that
That
was
was
so,
just beautiful.
yeah, that's a fact.
Like, hey, come here. Bow.
Let me pivot us back to Mill Boxing. Shout out to ESPN and MVP. That was a good card, but that just kind of showed the nasty side of boxing where the bookies is running these guys. I think it's a lot of mob ties still in the sport of boxing.
Yeah,
Uh
real mob ties.
yeah. You
Not
could
them dudes.
tell.
Not them dudes.
Yeah,
You're a
you could tell
disrespectful guy.
Smoke because the
My
way
bad,
they
Smoke.
the way they robbed Holly Holm, they was at these judges, they were acting like that stuff was just okay. I mean, Han maybe won 2 rounds, maybe 3 at the most in a 10-round fight. So yeah, it was wild.
Holmes probably was gonna have to. She was gonna have to get the KO on that one.
Man, that's crazy though. Cause I thought being a 44-year-old, being already a boxing Hall of Famer, MMA Hall of Famer, I mean, I feel like the money would be behind her and everything. But it don't work that way when you the favorite, when you the underdog and the bookie's gonna lose, and everybody got their money on Holly Holm. Man, money, money rule the world, the root of all evil. You gotta be very careful. Uh let me see what else on the docket for today. Man, hold on, Marky coming back in. What you got for me, Smoke Session? Hold on, while we here, I know everybody in here love boxing. We a boxing channel, but we
I
talk
like
sports, we talk
boxing.
life. Uh-huh.
I
Mm-hmm.
like boxing.
Man. Boxing will rip your heart out though. It'll rip your
Yeah,
heart
and,
out, no
and they
question.
do it all the time, or it don't give you no attention. Period.
Well, one of the two.
One of the two.
Now, are we hearing anything about Devin? I mean, did y'all see any of the bill on Mill City?
Nah, I ain't
Smoke,
see it.
you ain't get a chance to see it?
No,
Nah.
I was moving around.
I
I
ain't
ain't
see
seen it
Bill
either.
on Punk City. I ain't
Somebody
see it.
told me something. I was supposed to do it on my show, but since I'm here now,
I
Albert
seen a
Bell.
little clip where he called Keyshawn trash.
Well, listen, man. Until something is announced for Dev, bro, I'm gonna be quiet because we talked about this for months about what he had, what was gonna be lined up, what he could do, what was gonna happen, and now it ain't nothing. So I'm just waiting. I know that somebody told me Albert Bell probably gonna be fighting for that vacant
That's locked
IBF
in.
belt.
That's locked. They doing that in Los Angeles. They're gonna try to make it on a Diego Pacheco
Yeah,
card.
Pacheco card. He locked in.
So they actually locked that fight in.
Yeah,
Man, I
so
don't never hear nothing about Albert Bell. They try to ice that guy out.
He
yeah,
gonna
well,
fight
he's
Andy Cruz.
gonna fight Andy Cruz.
Oh man,
Yep, in
And
a couple of months.
also, I don't know if you heard, but he signed to the PBC.
Albert
that's
Bell.
even
Yeah,
that's even worse. He only gonna fight once a year now.
he's gonna fight twice a year. He's already
That's
gonna fight twice
the
a year.
funniest thing I heard in a long time, Smoke.
But he's not. He's 28 and old though, so it's not like he's a young guy who needs to fight 3-4 times a year.
I mean, shoot, when they ain't getting no title shots, you do.
He
When you
getting a
trying to
title
make
shot.
some bread, you do. When you ain't fought since 2024, you do.
He's getting a title shot now. His
Who's
retirement
Andy
is
Cruz?
the same way.
Under what section body? Because Andy Cruz is
IBF.
lost.
IBF.
Oh, I didn't know this. Oh,
That's
okay.
what I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And another thing I was supposed to announce, I did announce it. Tiger over there with Bomac and them there. So we gonna see how he look at welterweight.
I missed that. Mar, who with Bomac?
Tiger.
Oh yeah, Tiger Johnson. Yeah, Bernie had said that on the show. That was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Tiger Johnson.
Said it been a
Yeah, I
while.
heard Bomac. I heard Bomac is also Tiger Johnson's nutritionist now.
Well, he's a chef.
There you go.
Bomac's a chef. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who you think was my nutritionist?
There you go.
Keyshawn's too.
There you go. That's why he keep missing weight.
Nah, no. When he missed weight, that's when he wanted to do him.
Yeah, that's when he wanted to drink.
Hey, you wasn't when. Hey, listen, they cannot hold your hand, bro. When they
At
not
all.
there. Them dudes, like you a grown man. You know what I'm saying? And your mom, and I'll be real with you. That's the first time your mama wasn't there neither. You ain't know how to act.
Yep.
Your mama was like, "Oh, you doing good?" Everybody around. I got the entire city, parts of the state around you. You should be good. You act a fool. You act a fool. So, but he
know how it
straight,
goes, Smoke.
right? He back right. He straight now. He back right.
Don't laugh. Don't encourage him, Vay. Marky's a nut.
Everybody
I don't see what I did.
Nah, but Bomac would be the first 400-pound nutritionist, respectively.
Yeah.
If there's another one in the books, that'd be history breaking.
It's probably bad too, because he making him a nice steak while he making you chicken with pasta, and you can only eat a portion. And he turned the T-bone down in front of you. It ain't got nothing to do with you.
So you got to focus on you.
You got to focus on you.
For real.
Oh man.
But Smoke, but break down that did you see Omari Jones this weekend?
I saw a little bit of it. It was I was like, once I found out that homie was the cab driver or something.
Something. He was like a former. I think he did MMA or something.
Well, man, he couldn't get rid of him, and I'm not sold on Omari Jones yet. Anyway, I'm like he's still fighting 8 rounders. I'm not sold on him completely just yet. Yeah, all right.
Nah, Omari Jones, he got a ways to go, but he's still a young guy. He only 23.
Well, yeah, but I'm like, I thought he was gonna be able to get homie up out of there, and it seemed like, I don't know, maybe homie called him or something and had him cautious the rest of the fight. When I turned to, I think it was like the second, third round, and they were and the commentators was already killing him. I was like, "Dog, let me watch it." And I was like, well, the guy he fight, I didn't know he was fighting. And they told me who the guy he was fighting. I was just like, this ain't gonna look good for you. But again, it might have been a style that he never ain't worked with or he had troubles with, and that's what he did with it. So you got the W. Kudos to you. Boxing is about getting the W. He said his alias. He said banger. Oh,
What you and shout out to everybody in here, man. You listen, support the channel, help the channel grow. Hit the follow button. We on the road to 1,000, man. We got to push to get to 1,000 followers. We building. Y'all talk about Miles Garrett going to the Rams real quick. Let's pivot real fast.
whoa!
Hey,
He
shout
went
out to
where?
Bentley. Wait, say that again. What?
You said Myles Garrett went to the Rams?
Damn. If that's the case,
I'm
golly.
probably a little staticky. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say Miles Garrett to the Rams?
Yeah, they traded Jared Verse in the first round pick, and maybe some other compensation. But yeah, Miles Garrett is going to the Rams, y'all, officially.
Man,
Super
that's the
Bowl.
best thing. That's the best thing. They already had a crazy defense last year, the year before. Now the boy Braden Fisk, that interior lineman who just eat up sacks, eat up blocks, eat up run gaps. I mean, he's gonna be back. Then you got Miles Garrett, bro. That's just crazy. You're gonna at least have to say you gotta at least commit 2 or 3 dudes just to deal with him. So I love it. I love it. Like that. Well, no, I don't love it because I'm in the NFC. The Eagles are in the NFC. But golly,
Y'all
shout out to
can
the Rams.
everybody
They're
can
making
kid the NFC
championship
can.
moves.
Ain't no way with the Seahawks and the Rams. Y'all losing AJ Brown. That's not. It ain't gonna look good for y'all this
Man,
year, respectfully.
AJ, nobody worried about AJ Brown crybaby ass. He didn't do nothing when he was there last year or really the year before.
Knock it off, man. You know AJ's the guy.
Nah, he's the crybaby punk of the Eagles.
Well, you don't gonna have to worry about him being with the Eagles no more.
Facts. I got Makai Lemon and I got Hollywood Brown, and then I got my number one in Devontae Smitty Smith Heisman, who has a better relationship with his quarterback and don't cry and run the social media every chance he get. Can't stand that dude. Every chance he get, he cry, act like he can't talk to his teammates. Or get your like that dude in the clip say, get your well, I can't say because I can't cuss on B3 SPN, but I'll just say this. Get your crybaby behind up out of here. Head on to New England. Go destroy that locker room. We only want real men. Men that know how to handle business and know how to communicate with other men. Not crybaby boys and teenagers that run the social media to cry and act like a bunch of punks because you ain't get. And then the thing that killed me, B3, is this dude. People act like, oh, he just wasn't getting the ball thrown his way. No, he dropped passes all the time last year.
Who AJ
Or
Brown?
he don't finish routes all the time.
Who AJ Brown?
Yes. Then in the playoff game, this dude dropped at least 5 passes that could have put us up.
He
Then
checked
then
out
he
on
want to
y'all,
act like
man.
a punk. He don't want to talk to the media,
Yeah, he
and
checked
then
out
want
on
to do
y'all.
more cryptic stuff, giving the rookie his jersey, and then put out some type of song lyrics on. So I can't stand that dude.
He
He's
checked
just
out
a
on y'all
punk to me.
halfway through the season. That was I don't know what happened but they should have got rid of him during the season.
I'm telling you, bro.
He checked out. Sometimes you just hold on to a girlfriend too long till it's this nasty work. They should have been trying to find something for him in the
We
season.
should have got some picks. I think we should have got a first round pick.
You should have got something, at least 2 second rounders, 2 high second rounders or something. But hold on to him, and then I'll just be real with you. It seemed good at the beginning, but Jalen Hurts is not a drop back quarterback.
at all, Smoke, and that's a part of the problem.
I'm
And that-
a disagree, but only slightly, because I hear what you're saying. But no, Jalen Hurts, he could do that. But
no,
it's
but
just that
that's not his game though. Like he's a mobile quarterback. He likes to dink and dunk. Like AJ Brown wants to go down the field. AJ Brown wants to reset the
He
market.
won 50-50 balls.
He want to reset the market, bro. For real.
well, I mean, and you know something. I really don't want to hear that crap because he just got paid $32 million about a year ago
Okay. And what
for
did the
4
market
years.
go up to? What did the market just go up to?
Like 40, right?
Well, you know what? Get the popular smoke. You're right.
Yeah.
Get your punk ass up out of here and let us focus on
Right.
winning football
That's
games.
what he gonna do. That's what he gonna do.
Yeah,
That's what he gonna do.
let him go out there and be a Brandon Marshall. He wasn't winning football games before the Eagles. He wasn't getting big time contracts before the goddamn Eagles. Let's see what he do
Come
after.
on, Mark.
But hold on though, Mark. But for y'all to
I
go
gotta
get
play
him,
some drops for Mark, man.
you had to go get him,
You gotta
Mark.
play some drops.
I ask you, who this nigga on that nag?
He was getting busy in Tennessee.
He
That's why
was, but
He was getting
not to
busy
the
when they
level
won the
that he
Super
got
Bowl.
busy in Philly.
Yeah, he got busy in Philly. That brother won a Super Bowl. Come on,
In
man.
Philly is where he really broke out.
Yeah.
Bro, if you wouldn't have even got him and paid him all that money if he wasn't getting busy in Tennessee. It wasn't nobody but him and Derrick Henry. That's who it was. When they both left, they ain't had nothing. So
They rebuild.
so when if he goes to New England,
Has anybody put an APB out on the Good Brother BVO?
He gonna destroy that locker
I
room.
spoke to him last night.
Okay, he was messing me this morning, but that was prior to Myles Garrett getting traded. So I'm just hoping that our good brother's okay, man.
Oh, he gonna be in trouble. Or I don't know. He don't want to talk nothing.
He might
Imagine him
say,
and Stephon Diggs in the same locker room.
Well,
that's what Stephon Diggs is not going back to New England.
I don't know. They kind of like after with the whole lawsuit thing, they didn't bring him back, or I think they kind of like released him or something.
That got thrown out, right?
Well, yeah. After I mean, if you seen the court case,
I seen the testimony. It was nasty.
Oh my
Man.
God!
Oh, yeah, he a free agent. Yeah, that lady ruined his guy. Like he should sue the hell out of her.
And get what?
Man, take whatever houses if she got a house, take that from her. If she got a car, take everything.
She ain't got nothing, bro. It'll cost more trying to take it than actually taking it.
Well, I just want to put her through pain and frustration then.
Mark, she'll never work again, Mark. She'll never be.
Well, I want to make sure that she under a bridge. Goddamn it!
She'll be a private chef like maybe for a woman or something, but she'll never be a private chef for another pro athlete like that.
This woman was putting hot dogs in some water and putting it in the microwave and giving him that for breakfast.
That ain't come from the man of God.
She really was cooking. She just caught feelings. She caught feelings. And like, listen, if you're a real sports fan, I saw it years ago. I saw it when he was in Minnesota, right after he had that catch and started getting them commercials. Everybody on the team said Stephon Diggs. They said, who would you not want?
I remember that.
Would you not want your sister to date on the team? They asked like 12 people. 10 of them said Stephon Diggs.
Hey, you remember, Pop? Stephon Diggs even said, "Damn, probably me."
Probably me. Probably me. So you got he had two other baby mamas, Cardi B, and you seen them all pass through the crib or know when he left, and you still caught feelings.
Nah, but this broad, she thought that she could finagle some money out of him.
He tried to give her
$100
grand. He tried to give her $100
Marky,
grand.
stop talking like these old ass dudes.
$5 million,
more calling chicks broads. Stop doing that.
Stupid rabbit tricks is for kids.
Yeah, that
She's not
sounds
even
funny.
a female, bro. Like, bro, what made her think with no proof that once you get to court, like this ain't public perception, this is what it is. You gonna
She thought he's an athlete. She thought that he's a big black athlete. I'm just this old poor little defenseless woman.
I don't know why Mark
And
that
I'm
don't
gonna
work
get
no
up
more.
here. I'm gonna get up here, and I'm gonna be able to say whatever I want, which
Nah,
is not how it works in court. You
no,
have
that's
to.
not how it works in
Your
court.
answers have to pertain to the question. You can't go off and give your own narrative.
This is not a podcast. And she thought
Broad.
she was going on the podcast. That's what she thought she was going on. Sitting there, when I seen her sitting there, I was like, oh, look, she dressed the part. She got a head to the back, got the plain color suit dress. But when we see you dancing,
I
why
ain't
you
gonna
got
lie.
them tight leggings?
Outside of the BBL, she was fine as hell. Like she was pretty, but that BBL, like it just looked disproportionate to me. But I don't know. That's what them NFL and NBA boys like.
Bro, if she
Respectfully.
walking around, Mark, let's be real. If she's walking around your crib, and I seen something on Instagram, if she's walking around the crib, how she be dressing, cooking, BBL or not, you're gonna smash if it's right
Smash.
there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe your other baby mamas, maybe both of them mad at you. Cardi's on tour or something, or she's right there. Come here real quick. And she's with it.
Yeah, I'll
What
probably
changed
come
the
in
game
at
though?
2 o'clock in the morning. She may be in the kitchen in some little nighty making some
And she
shit.
getting paid. And he was paying her like $2,000 a week. He paid her $2,000 a week.
Yeah.
Just to cook 3 times a week, something like that. Make sure his meal. And man, get out of here, man. You making $8,000 a month for man. Come on, man. 9-12 days of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you took it out of
What was
context.
the hang up then? She got what another Cardi B came through and kicked her out. What happened?
Absolutely.
Something like
I agree
that.
with you, brother.
Either one of the baby mamas.
Yeah.
But it's just a
Well,
shame
gotta have their
that
business
the New
buttoned up.
England Patriots are such a gutless organization that they would let this man go based on the word of a lying broad. But
I mean, he wasn't that.
hey,
He was. I mean, they're gonna move
AJ
on
Brown will
because
hopefully be their problem very soon.
yeah,
Hopefully we can get a first round pick for the man.
it ain't got all. That
And
ain't what
yeah,
it
I'll leave
is.
it there.
It's not all. It's not only that. A lot of
I'll
times,
leave it
what people
there.
got to realize is that
Let them take it.
the individual is bringing on more baggage
You know what
than
I'm
what
saying?
he's
Maybe we could
producing.
even get one of our D linemen back. Maybe we could even get Makai Becton back. Because he was with our team the year we won the Super Bowl. Then the Patriots took him and gave him $100 million. Maybe we swap and we get a pick out of it.
Ain't gonna happen, Jack. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, Mark. Mark can't hit me. Uh, that ain't gonna happen though. Respectfully, Mark. Yeah, I listen, man. God bless. Mark, you can hear me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't getting my Kai Becton. You can wish on a star another day. That ain't gonna happen, Jack. Now, let me
Hey, by the way, B3, that team that we put some bread on, they only down by 3 now. They're making a comeback in the third quarter. They on a little run right now.
Oh Lord. Well, hopefully they can complete it. But like you said, they up against a juggernaut right now. Let me see what it is. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Right now, if you cash out, you get $7.67.
For real.
Yep, they only down by 2 right now.
If they mess
Damn, B3. I think we might be able to pull off a miracle today, boy. I think it's gonna be the miracle in Tel Aviv, baby.
man, yeah, it keeps changing and rearranging. I'm looking at it right now. It keep changing and rearranging.
All right, we gotta hold on. We gotta batten down the hatches and hold on.
You think it's enough time?
Yeah, it's in the third quarter. Yeah.
All right, say less. Say less. We're gonna keep it.
I'm trying to watch the game live, but like I can't find it nowhere. But still, it's looking like it's a good little game, man. Looking beautiful. Like we might get some bread.
Yeah. That's definitely what we need every single day. I appreciate everybody that blessed us today, man. Shout out to AB getting his membership back. That was definitely fire. Appreciate the support. A lot of people also blessed us today in the super chat. Shout out to Tavon. Man, putting that encouragement on the team, encouragement on in the chat, getting us the match. Prize said match. Don't even worry about it. Our brother Prize fighter going match. You ain't even gotta ask. Well, I'm glad you did though, Tavon. Appreciate you. And Tavon came back in with another 5 piece. So I'm thankful for that. We're gonna keep building, man. Listen, anytime you engage with a platform, this is how social media work. When you engage with platforms, that means the what the platform. Well, when you engage with a channel, when you engage with a page, and you support the page, the platform is gonna start pushing the page out. That means that okay, we're gonna start sending more people to come through because obviously you're doing something right. So that is that way on TikTok, is that way on YouTube. It's pretty much that way everywhere. So I'm thankful for y'all, and we're gonna keep building, doing things the right way. We almost at we working towards 10,000 followers on TikTok. We right around 9,700. So we building on that, and we on the road to 1,000. Once we get to 1,000 followers on YouTube, we can start getting ad revenue for our videos, for our live streams, and things like that. So we need that. So that way we can kind of generate more revenue, and we can be blessed, not stressed. That's what it's about. God got a plan. It's not on our time and when we want it. It's on God's time. So I'm thankful. Let me say this. Let me ask you this, Mark. You still with me?
Absolutely.
Mark, break this down for me real quick, right? Shout out to Zan. Appreciate you. And make sure y'all follow Democracy Briefings. Our brother Marky Dan doing a hell of a job. Uh, talk to me, Mark, about this Shakur Stevenson, right? Now, I think he's one of a generational talent, one of the best in the sport. And do you foresee him going to he wants to make a big fight. He wants to make a big fight. Raymond Mortai is off the table. They couldn't come to an agreement with Devin Haney because Devin Haney's at 147. So answer this for me, Mark. What's the next best fight for Shakur, and who do you want to see him fight next?
I mean, I already laid it out on the table. Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell ain't doing nothing.
Mm,
I really don't see like what the impediment to that fight would be made would be. I don't see why the Turk wouldn't want to get involved in that. I mean, Gary was just on a ring card against Soroka, wasn't he?
yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then according to Shakur, he's dealing directly with the Turk. So I don't see why
Yep.
Turkey wouldn't want to make such a big unification fight. So I'm really holding out hope. I mean, I'm not hearing any rumblings about it on the internet or on any boxing news channels, but I'm holding out hope that fight can happen because I don't see why it shouldn't. And I don't see why a guy like Gary Antoine Russell should only get one fight a year. Like it really don't make no sense for a young champ like that. And then you got Shakur Stevenson right there, no fight, and you got an intermediary like Turkey who's willing to put bread up to make big fights. Like I just feel like that should be simple. I don't feel like we should be talking about a dude at 130 pounds, which respect to Oshaki. Like I said on Saturday, he's at number 10 on my pound for pound list. But again, that's not what I want to see next. It's not what I want to see next. I would like to see Shakur versus Antoine Russell, and then if we can't get any Shakur Antoine, then fine. Go ahead and make that Oshaki fight.
I'm gonna have a little static, I think, Mark, but I'm with you. I want to see the Gary unification. Where would you hold that fight? What do you think the best spot for that fight is?
Probably somewhere in the tri-state area, either in Jersey or New York. You know, somewhere that the people from DC could come up to, or just put it on a Turkey card. Turkey will figure it out. You know, Turkey like to do them weird locate or them iconic locations. I don't know if B3 can hear me.
Now, Mark, I gotta ask you this. Uh,
Ask
talk
away.
talk about Bill saying that Keyshawn was trash. Do you feel like he really feels that way? And speak about that matchup, Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney. Do you want to see that next?
I mean, sure, because there's not really any other fight available for Devin Haney. So unless Jack Catterall will decide to make the fight for later this year, which I would prefer to see that. Because Jack Catterall has been at the weight and he just got in there with a guy that's been talked about for a long time in Shakram Giasov. So yeah, I would prefer to see that fight. But Keyshawn, I wouldn't be mad at that matchup. Um, and I'm intrigued by what would happen because I don't know who would win if the talent of a Keyshawn Davis would come through, or if the size, the experience, and the skill of Devin Haney would come through. Even though that might, on paper, that might not be the best fight because again, it's two snipers.
Mm. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I want to see Devin versus Shakur next. If not,
Hold on, hold
man,
on, hold on. Bulbasac, destroy it. That
absolutely
tent,
not, man.
that tent shouldn't be on the public sidewalk. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't make nobody's life worse than it already is, man. I'm just playing.
You can't treat white Americans like that, Mark. You gotta have some respect for them.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Now, look, I just painted my mailbox, right?
Whoa, okay. I thought you
Watch
were gonna say
this.
your nails.
Come on, man. Why? What you gonna say that? Because I'm American. I'm a Black American. You think all that's all we do? Can you see my
Yep.
mailbox, Mark? I
Yep.
got a glare on my screen. Now, why? Why you see that? Now, Bird and already got me. I just did it yesterday. Didn't they already done came and shit on my mailbox?
That's a
Nasty word.
goddamn shame. That's a goddamn
Nasty
shame.
word. And I had to do my
Hey,
light pole too.
but the birds, I mean, they got shit. They
Nasty
got
word.
go to excrement somewhere. Respectfully.
Yeah, you got to do it all on my mailbox. Nasty word. I just cut this tree down. That tree grew back and like, man, that tree grew back so fast, bro. That I gotta
I
cut
was
it
just
again.
cutting the tree down the other day. That crap, it fell on top of my father's head. I'm not even joking about that. It's not funny, but it is funny because we were pulling it with the rope, or I was pulling it with the rope, and he had the chainsaw, and I guess like it snapped. He didn't expect it, and I just ran and didn't even look back to see what was going on with him. And I looked back, and he was on the ground, like just sitting up. I said, "Damn." And he had like a big cartoon red welt on top of his head, but he okay, he all right. But that was funny, bro. That was funny. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that was it was a revenge for me cutting down that home. You right. I'm with you, babe. You 100% right. I should have left that home up, but I cut that tree down. I had to. Listen. This is a blessed show. I appreciate all the love and support. Y'all already know we right now we doing 3 days a week on B3 Picks TV. So we'll be back Wednesday. God willing, we'll have some good news about maybe a new fight for somebody. Marky, Eddie Vasquez is back. Let me go over the boxing schedule for the weekend really quick before we get up out of here.
I don't know who that is.
You never seen Eddie Vasquez, and McQueen's favorite fighter? You a wild guy, man.
I
You a
probably
wild guy.
haven't.
He's fighting Daniel Lugo. Eddie Vasquez is who Ray Ford fought, and they thought that Eddie Vasquez won that matchup.
Yeah, you got.
Uh
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
huh.
about.
So let me just say this. We got four. It's four main cards on this weekend. I like this. One card, bro. Chris Smith versus Ryan Rozecki in the UK. That's gonna be on Saturday, June 6th as well, and that's actually Zuffa 7. So I like that. Smith versus Ryan Rozecki. The winner more than likely will fight Jao Pataya at some point. Then we got Masamichi Ibuki is back. That's my guy right there. He's fighting Rene Callisto, Babino. That's gonna be a good fight. I like that. Luis Neri is on the undercard. Then we have Ricardo Sandoval versus Galalia 5. Yeah, for unification for the WBC, WBA titles at World Flyweight. At Flyweight. Let's go. I love it. I love it. This
Who's your Buki fighting?
he's fighting Rene Calixto, the Mexican fighter.
Is he a champ?
I don't think he is. I just think he a top contender. He's not a champion.
Yeah, I
But
like
you know
him.
Yabuki is tough.
He puts guys to bed. He puts guys to bed.
Who Yabuki?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nice. He's nice. He's definitely one of my favorite Japanese fighters for sure. And then we got Eddie Vasquez versus Daniel Lugo on Friday on Pro Box. So we got action all Saturday and we got action on Friday. I like the card. I like this matchups this week. So let's continue to build. Thank y'all for all the love and support. All the members. We did our members raffle. Shout out to Ja. He couldn't pull up today, but I definitely blessed him with his winnings. And we're just gonna keep building. And man, listen, join the memberships. Y'all can get in the member raffle, but also y'all can just support a great channel. Our brother selling hope, not dope. And we're gonna keep building. Make sure y'all follow Democracy. I don't know who Market put up there. He didn't put some case on this page. Hopefully, it's not a film boy or nobody. God bless him.
That's Waka Flocka ex-wife. I'm trying to think. Tammy
Oh,
Rivera.
Tammy.
Tammy.
Everybody,
Yeah,
Tammy Rivera is she's a legend. She's
absolutely.
just off her body build. Shout out to Tammy
She's the
Rivera, man. These
first and one of the only women I've ever seen make a BBL work. Golly, that is one fine woman.
well, God bless her. As y'all know, maybe not in the same vein, but it's a lot of beautiful Tammy Riveras out here. But she is a great. So I appreciate you, babe. Appreciate all the love and support. We're gonna keep growing. We'll be back on Wednesday. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
I need money.